Hey everyone, what's up? 412 Sports Cards here today, back with another video, and today I'm coming at you with a GRAIL hunting update video, my first ever update on the GRAIL hunting process. It's about acquiring Kevin Durant and planning for the next flip. So, as I alluded to in the first video about my GRAIL chase, I promise more videos as I progress along the hunt, and I got my first Kevin Durant purchases in hand. So, thought it's about time to drop update number 1 on where I'm at and what I'm thinking, where I'm going from here. So where did the money come from is probably a useful place to start the discussion. I don't know if I referenced it in the previous video, but I had a large sell-off, about $5,000 to $6,000 recently. Put some money just into a savings account of mine, some into collectible to invest in just really high-end assets, fractional ownership, and I used the rest as a base for this kind of flipping chase. And, you know, it's something I'm really excited about, and I got about $27.50 that I spent on these two pickups, and I'm excited to see where they can take me. So if I could get about $5,000 in flips out of them, I'd be really excited. Anyways, the cards. Which cards did I get? You might have seen them on my IG. If you're following me on there, please do. But number 1, boom. I'm not going to lie, I like the look of this card quite a bit. Kevin Durant, finest rookie. I might buy another PSA 9 for a PC, but because these are used to be flipped, so I can't be letting myself get too attached. But yeah, boom, Kevin Durant, finest PSA 10, old slab, bought it on eBay. Pretty nice card. Got it for maybe $1,100 before tax, but they've run like crazy in the past 12 months, but you think about it, a Chrome rookie PSA 10 of Durant like this at about $1,000, the Topps Chrome's at about $10. Seems like a good buy. I mean, I understand it's not Topps Chrome, but it seemed like an affordable PSA 10 to me, and I was really excited to get this one in. Good for the flip game. Number 2, this is one I was most excited about. Doesn't look quite as flashy, but Bowman Chrome, PSA 9. So, I like my LeBron Bowman Chromes, but this KD's got something cool to it too. Black borders, first of all, but numbered. All the base cards in this set are numbered. So, numbered out to 2,999. Black borders look actually really good on the back. Got this one on my slabs, $1,550, which I think was below eBay. So, I was really excited about that. So, also, take a moment to appreciate this nice Griffey I'm showing off here in the back. Haven't showed that one off in a while. But what are my plans? The finest is going to be the first to go. So that's the plan at least, right? Things could change along the way. But the fact that it's PSA 10 seems to me like it's more likely to run fast. And the PSA 9s always seem to lag a little bit. I'm trying to flip right here, play a little bit of a flip game. So I don't mind, capitalizing on that PSA 10 moving first, and that's definitely what I want to be doing. So another reason I don't like it as much in the long run is that Bowman Chrome. It's just because the pop is so much higher. I think pop's around 1,000 on this. It's about 200 on that PSA 9 Bowman Chrome. I feel the fact that it's PSA 10 and it looks cooler, I think mean it could pop a little more. So the Bowman Chrome, that means, is the one that I'm probably going to hold for longer. Keep in mind here, longer doesn't necessarily mean long, because I'm in it for a flip game, not for a long-term hold. As much as I would like to hold this card long-term, just because Kevin Durant's a great player, and this is a really cool card. But the intent is to sell, unfortunately, because I do want to get to that GRAIL. But the fact that it's numbered to me is huge, right? Pop about 200 in PSA 9 versus about 800 for the LeBron Bowman Chrome, and I think what the numbered here really shows me is that there's value to be unearthed in this card. As this card gets more attention, and keep in mind at the present time, I think this card's gotten almost no attention. You don't see KD on IG as much, people posting about their KD as much as you see LeBron, and when you do see KD, it looks a lot like KD Topps Chrome, and or maybe those Topps Papers. But you don't see this much at all. And I think as people catch on to the fact that it's numbered, you should see some significant value created. Now, that kind of value creation isn't as much I think it has value more than the broader KD market. I guess this finest, I think, is probably more in line with the general KD market, and I think this Bowman Chrome has the ability to outpace that general KD market in terms of growth. It might take a little longer for that thesis to play out, for people to catch on to how low pop this card is. But I definitely have stronger faith in the performance of this Bowman Chrome. It's probably what I'm going to be selling second. That said, those are all just my current assumptions. And before I get into the timeline, if you don't mind dropping a like, dropping a sub on this video if you're enjoying, I really appreciate it. And let me know in the comments if you like this idea of me giving you these updates on why I bought stuff, and as I'm going to get into later in this video, what I'm hoping to flip it into along the quest. I think they're fun to make, but let me know if you're enjoying them. It would mean a lot to get your feedback. Anyways, the timeline. What is my timeline for these two cards? Well, the short answer is I don't really know exactly. I don't know an exact price or an exact time, and I'm willing to play it by ear a little bit. You just keep your nose to the ground watching the market. And that said, even though I don't have a significant exact time or exact price I want to be seller at, I do have a main catalyst in mind, and watching for that catalyst is what's going to help me find out what time and what price I feel good selling at. Catalyst that I'm looking for is when the Nets start to get even more chatter about them being title favorites. Particularly at the time of filming, there are rumors that Blake Griffin might be going to the Nets. As the Nets get more and more chatter post All-Star break, as we move towards the playoffs about them being title favorites, I think you're going to see some respect on KD's name a little bit more, and on KD's prices. And a note for all you guys out there on your own quests, on your own investing and flipping journeys, you gotta have a catalyst for your investments, right? What do you think is going to cause them to grow in price? You can't just say, oh, they're going to grow, because the market grows. Well, the market has been growing, but if you were smart, you would look at your individual cards and, why'd you buy that one? And that's your catalyst. And that's what you got to be watching for. And when that catalyst is, maybe realized, or the events change and it can no longer come to fruition, that might inform you about when you want to sell. Anyways, that was a little bit of just a digression, but I would like to be out of these probably by the first round of the playoffs at the latest. I'm not interested in playing that game, rolling the dice on whether they're going to win or whether they're not going to win. That's a dangerous game. I'm in it to make my money and get out. I'll probably sell off eBay because selling on eBay around playoff time is really risky. See a price drop, those returns come. I can't be affording a mistake like that. So I'll be selling these probably on my slabs or direct. But what is the next step? Where am I hoping to go when these are out of my hands? And I definitely am going to have to buy a PSA 9 of that finest because it's a cool card. And I have no KD in my PC. These are my only two KD cards. But my hope is to purchase a LeBron Bowman Chrome or a Michael Jordan Fleer rookie or maybe a Nike promo, a second one. A second Bowman Chrome LeBron too, because I already have one of those. But those cards are falling hard right now. And I would not buy right now. There's a reason I bought KD right now and not those, is because the floor isn't set on those. They're free falling. And until they find support at a new price floor and they stabilize and you see consistent sales at a floor price range, I would not be a buyer. The way this card market moves, the way it tanks, it's really scary. Once stuff starts falling, I don't buy until it's hit the floor. And, you just got to be really safe. Even if its prices start slipping a little bit, I wait for the floor. And, my hope is that those find a floor at a similar time to when these KDs start to see a little bit of appreciation. And then, boom, I could make a flip into a card that I like more and I think is a safer play. Not that KD isn't that safe of a play, but I personally prefer LeBron and MJ. Could get into those, get out of my KDs, get into those LeBrons and Jordans. Hopefully, realize some profit on these KDs and catch those Bronze and Jordans a little bit lower on their fall. That's the goal. That's what I'm hoping for. As I maybe make a couple more pickups in my flip game, I've got a little bit of cash left to make some flip pickups for the GRAIL hunt. I'll keep you updated on those, and I'll keep you updated when I sell these. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate all of your support always, and I'll catch you next time.